Hello, everybody. Suzy Woo here. I wanted to come on just for a second, just to share some information about the current energies and some of the things that I've been seeing psychically with the really, really massive solar mass ejections. There's been really intense waves of energies coming through the atmosphere that are giving people kind of severe, what I call ascension symptoms. And it could include nausea, double vision, vertigo, nausea, I already said that, sleeplessness, really weird aches and pains like in your joints, in your bones. Some women have been getting breast pain, and chest pain. That's not just women. So if this speaks to you, you're not broken, you're not dying. You don't need to rush to the ER. Disclaimer, not a medical doctor. But I am a holistic practitioner and a medical intuitive. So I do see illness in people. And oops, my microphone's down here. Clip it back up. I have to. Okay. Yeah, so the other day, I made a post on my Facebook that my Sirius XM it wasn't doing the acquiring signal. It said something, it took a video of it about contacting your dealer, and it was flickering in and out. And it was a normal ride from home to my office. So I wasn't in some crazy location where there's not good reception. And even if I am, it would say acquiring signal, not contact dealer. And there's nothing wrong with my vehicle. On the ride home, it was completely fine. Today, it was completely fine. So, and you can feel it in the air. So it's not, don't let people tell you that it's all in your head. It is not. We are definitely going through, it's 555 right now. We're definitely going through our own kind of individual metamorphosis. And for some people, it's scary. But I want to help to assure you, this is all part of a greater picture that is good. I mean, if you look over your shoulder over the past couple thousand years, it hasn't really been that great. I mean, heck, women just were able to open a savings account in 1974, not that long ago. People being treated as property and social class, and okay, none of that is good. So any improvement where we can get our rights respected, have rights, to, respect, ability to have food, shelter, and clothing without being discriminated against. What's really interesting is everything that we really need, the powers that be kind of plant information and drive it so hard that people don't want to talk about it anymore. So when you bring up anything about like women's rights, for example, you get the eye rolls. But let's back up a minute and look at what we're eye rolling. It's human rights, right? Our own dignity. Now, I don't want to limit it to just women. It's whatever population that you are a part of, and that group or herd mentality. You have every right to be individual. That's who you are. You are an individual soul that is part of the soup of all that is. So everything that has life to it coexists in you. But it's the other way around too. So a piece of you coexists in everything else. So if you recognize that you've got the power of the whole universe at your fingertips, You realize how powerful you are? This is how you can change weather. I've done it. People I know have done it. So you can manipulate matter. What happens before something becomes material? It's a thought, it's an idea. So things just don't go kapoof. It's a thought, energy is put into it, and if it passes all the sniff tests, it is manifest. And so you are always manifesting. You are a creator of your world. You're a creator of your reality around you. So if I see a crystal, and I know all kinds of stuff about crystals, but I'm also super, super sensitive, and I might say the crystal talks to me. So somebody else might be like, oh, she's a wackadoodle over there. But somebody else might be very curious. Ooh, teach me, tell me more. I want to know how to do that. Well, that's how I am. I want to know how to do everything. So I'm fascinated very easily, and I don't trust anything. So I need to do it for myself before I know that it is true for me. So what's true for me may not be true for the next person. And that is the beauty of being an individual. You're still part of the whole, but you have a right to an opinion and your truth. So truth is not actually, I don't know if I want to say it that way. Truth is not actually absolute. Really, I just want to say one person's truth can differ greatly from the next person's truth, especially when it comes to belief systems, because people cling so tightly to their belief systems that they refuse. Well, what I mean is they have a closed mind because they're so wired into their belief system. Anything outside of it, oh, no, that devil stuff, no. But geez, if we could just allow everyone to exist, and if we could just stick to do no harm, boy, oh boy, this world would be a better place. So if you saw somebody getting beat up, would you decide to help them or not based on what they look like or the language that they're speaking? Or would you help that person? You know, what kind of a human are you? Do you respect life, period? So it's not this group lives matter or this population lives matter. All lives matter as part of the whole, as part of creation. And if you can't respect that, then you're in judgment and you have a closed mind, and definitely wouldn't be watching my channel. Okay, so what else I wanted to share? Actually, my intention was to do a throat chakra healing today with you, because a lot of people, there's these waves of energy. It's your truth that's coming up. Have you ever been able to express yourself? Or were you told, stop asking so many questions, stop laughing, stop being so loud, stop talking so much? I don't want to hear that. So a lot of people grew up, you don't talk out of turn, which is not, I don't want to get all splitty hairy, but you know what I mean. So if you wanted to ask questions and you weren't allowed to, if you wanted to express yourself and you weren't allowed to, if other people were controlling you and you weren't able to speak up for yourself or stand on your truth or want to know what's behind something or why are things the way that they are, well, that wave is coming up and it's giving a lot of people issues with the throat. So either a lot of either that or pressure. I'm noticing a lot of people have pressure now in their throat, or they're feeling like there's something there and they're getting all kinds of scared. So let us do a throat cleanse and healing. Now, this is quantum medicine, which means you don't need to be in the same room as me, which clearly we're not, because I'm in my office by myself, well, physically anyways. But there are hundreds of presences everywhere. That's just the way it is. That's how, if you have a relative that's passed away and you can still smell their perfume or smell their cigarette smoke, for example. So that's evidence of their presence with you. It's not you going loopy in the head. This is real stuff. Alrighty, so I'm gonna turn on my indoor voice now, and we're gonna do a nice cleansing of the palate there to give yourself permission to speak. So let's have you just settle in for a moment and get kind of nice and cozy just for a minute here. Okay, I need to change a setting because I'm going to make a sound with my tuning fork. The blue one. It's not just any blue tuning fork, it's a solfeggio tuning fork. 741 hertz. Okay, not getting into all that. If you want to learn about sound healing or any of this stuff, you could always send me an email. hello@suzy-woo.com, and it's SUZY. All right, here we go, guys. Ready? Let's rest our eyes closed. And have your hands facing upwards, your palms open. Let me try that again. Open your hands, rest them on your lap, face up with your palms, open palms facing up. There we go. Boy, okay. Now my hands are already getting super, super buzzy, and yours may as well too, maybe also, because we are way more sensitive with these new waves of energy that are just crashing into us and crashing into our planet. It's a good thing, but for some of us it might be a little bit overwhelming. So what I'd like you to do next is to focus on your heart. Bring your awareness to your heart space. And just hang out there. Imagine your heart space about the size of a basketball. And imagine that it's a beautiful glitter ball of light. A twinkling glitter ball of light, and you're breathing into it, kind of like a paper bag. And you do that. And I really don't want you to look for anything. I want you to simply be aware or observe any sensations that you experience. Now I'm already starting to pick up some stuff that's starting to wash to the surface. So these could be arguments where you didn't have a say, and this is kind of parental stuff. So when you're little and your parents are yelling, you don't have any power when you're little. Now this video, it is timeless, because once we're out of Earth's atmosphere, there is no time. So regardless of when you are watching this video, whether it's 5 years ago or 10 years from now, for you it's now. So this is now. Whenever now is for you, it is now. Now you're breathing into your soccer ball of energy there, your basketball of light, okay? That's all you're doing, is breathing into that ball of energy. And I'm going to invite Archangel Gabriel to bless your throat. Some of you here have a beautiful voice, a beautiful singing voice, and that you'd like it restored, or maybe your spark went out. Some of you really need to laugh, really have a good hearty laugh. When's the last time you had such a hearty laugh that you almost wet yourself? You need to get your laughter back. It's very, very important, especially for the turbulent energies that we are in and will continue to be in for the next probably couple of years. Okay, you're still breathing into your heart space, all right? Here we go. Imagine a blue sparkling light dancing in your throat. From this point forward, I give myself full permission to speak my truth, to stand on my truth. I am free to express myself through the spoken word, through the written word. I am free and independent. Now, if you'd like to go a little bit further, there's another stream of information that's coming in. This is going to increase your psychic ability. So if you're not into that, you can stop the video now. If you'd like to stick around, we're still going here. So if you can go back to resting your eyes closed, I encourage you to have closed eyes, open palms. Okay, I'm going to light up the energy of your hands. Now, this may actually feel familiar, like a loved one or whoever it is that you pray to, or even one of your guardian angels, one or more. Some of you have a whole bunch. Okay, now I'm just running some beautiful energy up and down the neck and the throat. And now I'm going to go up into your forehead, well, the third eye energy center. I'm going to clear to the best of my ability, almost like cleaning really dirty glass. So some of you have years of fingerprint and drips from drinks, just using this metaphorically, of course. In that area, that is your intuition. Things cause your pineal gland, which is like a little polywog, it's supposed to be vibrating and is collecting and sending information like an antenna. For many people, due to particular medications or fluoride or arsenic, which is in crystal geyser drinking water, some bottled water actually has arsenic in it. And maybe if you have drinking a lot of non-well water, like city water, which is treated heavily with chemicals and goes through lots of hard angles, 90 degrees angles. So for some of you, it's taken just a little bit longer to cleanse and re-stimulate your pineal gland, your intuition, because when this piece of your anatomy can't vibrate freely, you can get stress headaches, head pressure, forehead tension between your eyes. Even issues with vertigo based on the fluid in your ears. I've been getting a lot of clients that do have things going on in their ears. So this is going to also umbrella that in. I've just been informed from the spirit team that's working with us right now. So what you're doing is you're just breathing into your heart space and you're just being aware of anything that you feel at all. And it could be anywhere in your body. Now I'm rebalancing the energy of the ears. There's minor chakra points in the ears. Because my understanding of what happened is the radio station changed its location. So everyone's off just a little bit. And so we're recalibrating and retuning to this other frequency here. And some of the beings that I'm channeling right now are Pleiadian, and they're always super funny, and they're like, and just like that, it's all done. See how simple that was? I love working with these other beings. Okay, and just for fun, they're lighting up the top of your head. So you might feel buzzy, breezy, warm, cool, pins and needles, um, or like running electricity over the top of your head, or even just goosebumps is plenty as well. And now I'm gonna go into the energy of your heart space, and I'm gonna send some test signals. Now, if you'd like to see me for an energy healing, because I'm understanding I have the word distress in the heart. So if this is you and you want an individual private healing session, you can easily book an appointment on my website, which is suzy-woo.com. But I'm not here to I'm not here to promote that right now. I'm here to just help you. So let's bring a little bit of reassurance and calm into your heart space then. You're just breathing and receiving, allowing yourself to receive. Now, this is a green energy, so you may even be seeing the color green in your mind, and you'd be accurate. Good. All right, now I'm going to send the test signal from your heart energy center to the throat, calibrating these two, and now from the throat to the third eye, and from the third eye to the crown. Some of you have a lot of weight on the top of your head, and that would have to do with being really trained to obey and to worship and to not have your own say, and or a negative experience with church or religion. So you may feel kind of closed off to that stuff with good reason. This is not a judgment thing. I'm just explaining what I'm finding here. So we're just going to soften and open, allow that to be open so you can receive streams of information specific for you. Allow yourself to receive signals from your spiritual team. You have a whole team. You don't only have one guide, you have a whole array of them. And I'd love for you to comment and share with us what your experience is as we're doing this very powerful work. And you get to receive it because you showed up. All you have to do is show up and say yes, because it's a planet of free will. Okay, now continue your breath into the heart. And now we're actually finishing up. You're receiving in your hands like a reassurance. This is your guide or guides. And you may now start to feel a little bit of a hug, or like somebody's putting a little blanket around over your shoulders. A reassurance, a comforting feeling. We're with you, or I'm with you. Not me, but the being, the consciousness, your personal team. All you have to do is receive. You are love. You keep forgetting. You are love. You are love. Seeing a big butterfly. Evidence of metamorphosis. Okay. For those of you who are really suffering in your heart, you go ahead and, if you enjoy what I do, you can book a session on my website. I do this work around the world. It shrinks tumors. It does all kinds of crazy, wonderful things. All you have to do is show up. Now I'm seeing some kind of 4th of July fireworks. So your cells are doing a little bit of a celebration going on. Cells and celebration. I like that. Yeah, I like that. I think I'm supposed to use it. I'm getting goosebumps. Okay, now I'm just going to alleviate a little bit of stuff off of the back of your back. Just to help you to be able to assimilate these new frequencies here. Awesome. Awesome. Take a nice big deep breath in, and release it whenever you like. Bring another breath all the way down to the flats of your feet and release it whenever you wish. I'm going to run some energies into your shoulders and down your arms. And giving you the words, I can, which is you, I can. Whatever it is that you wish to do, what is for your highest good, I can. I am love. And that's it. So I'm going to call it Suzy Snippet. My little healing tidbit for you today, complimentary, with great love and adoration and gratitude for visiting my channel today. I'm getting ready to kind of blow up my appearances around. I would really appreciate it if you would like my channel or subscribe to my channel. And if you have a friend that might be interested in this kind of thing, let them know. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.